I'm supposed to give a message to President Karzai and President Obama from the people of Afghanistan on this very important meeting that the heads of both of these countries are going to have in Washington, D.C. As a woman, my main concern for during this withdrawal of 2014 and from here on actually is especially after the 2014 when the troops are out of this country and Taliban are going to be in Afghanistan and they're going to take part in the government of this country, I'm sure, is that that red line, there has got to be a red line, and the red line should be really respected by both parties. And one of the red lines that was actually decided upon, it was the question of Afghanistan constitution. The Afghanistan constitution is not for change, not at this point. If it is going to be something that it will be changed or it will be some things added to it or taken away from it, that should be done a little bit later, but not as a reason for Taliban to say, well, they are going to come to Afghanistan and they have to change the constitution of Afghanistan, otherwise they will not be coming in. The constitution of Afghanistan is a very good constitution, it's based on Islam, and it's a constitution that has been accepted and respected by all the people of Afghanistan, and I hope that if the Taliban really do come to this country, that they will respect the same constitution. Number two, which is, I don't think it's any less important than this, is the question of election in Afghanistan. Election is extremely important. Election in Afghanistan is going to really decide the future of this country. A legitimate government is going to either make this country or break it completely. The legitimacy of the government of Afghanistan can be only can have a legitimate government if we do have a legitimate and a transparent and an all-inclusive election. So I really do ask from President Karzai and the help of President Obama and all of the international countries that if they want to help Afghanistan, they should help us find the best way we can have a most transparent and most inclusive election in Afghanistan and fair. So in order for it to be acceptable by the people and be an election with no problems. Number three is the question of withdrawal and the agreement that is going to be signed between the two governments. Now that I cannot emphasize enough how important it really is on the agreement that they are going to come up on the signature of this, the signing the agreement. Because the agreement should actually include the benefits, and I'm sure that's how it's going to be, the benefits of both countries and the nations of these two countries, not individuals. This is not something that either one of the presidents would like to prove a point. There is nothing to prove here. What it is really, it has to be an agreement that is for the good of the people of Afghanistan, for the future of Afghanistan, and having and including and taking into consideration all of the problems or concerns that might arise regarding this agreement that will be signed. So in my mind, these are the three main points that are very important. Of course, there are concerns regarding the economy in Afghanistan, what is going to be happening, and regarding a lot of other things. There's a lot of fear in this country, but I really don't believe that we should really give in to that fear. The economy is something that the whole world is struggling with it right now, so Afghanistan is going to be doing the same thing, I'm sure, and we really have to find our way to have a proper economy for our country, because so far what we had was one of the most ridiculous bubbled economies in the whole world. It was not real, it was not sustainable, and that was not going to be working anyways. But hopefully from now on we are going to find a way of having an economy that it is for the people of Afghanistan. Now, and then as far as the fear part of it is concerned, well, my saying is that, you know, this country had a 5,000 years of history. And during the 5,000 years of history, this country has been invaded, has been into wars with every single power of the world, starting from Chinggis all the way to God knows where. And all of these years and throughout all of the centuries, with the biggest empires of the world. But Afghanistan is still here, and Afghanistan hopefully will be still here. It's just that we are asking our leaders at this point to make a decision, or any kind of an agreement that they come up with. It should be for the benefits of the people of both countries. Thank you very much.